What's up, my boy?
From that city with juice, ain't no pity or truces. When we dip and gun smoke's conclusive. Don't act clueless, hella foolish in the 90s. And GP shotgun when we ride. Solid on the yard, name hard on these streets. Did my crimes, gangster rhymes on dope beats. Still fuck laws, ain't no pause in our demeanor. Rest in peace, Muggsy and my road dog creeper. Ways to put it down, no fear of new cases. Years ago, though, it was guns and chases. 714 on my shoulders, kept it active. Roll like soldiers, G-code ain't passive. Still macking racks, still packed at the waist. Still stacking racks, still flash when they hate. Now it's podcasts and videos with pretty hoes. Me and George banging orange till the city's known, really though.
OG way. We keep it moving smooth like every day. Every day. They gonna know that homie, we don't play. We don't play. It's going down for sure, for sure.
Real G's in this industry.
So they go know how we do it on these streets for sure. Streets for sure. We make that green, don't you know, loco. We making moves all day, all day, all day, all day.
Grew up in the streets of the LB. We don't love these hoes, is what they tell me. Packed up and moved to the OC. Me and George ballin' like Shaq and Kobe. Fuck bitches, get money, living wealthy. Bad bitches screaming, let me get a selfie. Big stop, sheep, be some real G's. Side dick is the general of an army. XG podcasting in the morning. Don't say F.A., here's your warning. That other bullshit be boring. With some goofy ass question that's corny. Tommy, let me finish my story. Shooting shots, game 6, rubber orange. Smoking blunts in the bus while I'm touring. Now welcome to George Perez Stories.
OG way. We keep it moving smooth like every day. Every day. They gonna know that homie, we don't play. We don't play. It's going down for sure, for sure.
Real G's in this industry.
So they gonna know how we do it on these streets for sure. Streets for sure. We make that green, don't you know, loco. We making moves all day, all day, all day, all day.
Welcome to the George Perez Story.
What's up, my boy? George Perez right here of George Perez Stories, episode 336. Once again, everybody, George Perez Stories is brought to you by JB & Sons Tree Service Landscape and Installation. And I want to say something, guys. I'm very happy to have them as a sponsor. Right, X?
Dog, your shit looks premier. Like top notch.
Cut that out. Be like, no cussing. Be like,
Oh.
yo, dog. X, don't you think?
Yo, that thing's like top notch. Like some Jordan. I think like Jordan would have like a lawn like yours. I know it sounds like
For real?
I
So
know it
that
sounds like
little
I'm
area?
yeah, I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but all you need is that white fence so the chotas don't come in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what's weird is somebody like you wanting to put a fence up.
I didn't think about that. That's right. Now I feel very Trumper. Like
All
a very
right.
Trumper right now.
That's weird, huh? Like, if you're an immigrant and you don't vote Democrat, do they think of you as a Trumper?
Yeah, like you're like an Uncle Sam,
Yeah?
an Uncle Juan.
That's Uncle Juan. That's
Uncle
a good
Juan.
one, dog.
Oh, Uncle
Uncle Juan.
Yeah.
What's an Uncle Juan?
Like an Uncle Tom, so I'm like a paisa, kind of like me. Like a paisa that kind of likes Trump, not really, but like, you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like you're not Democrat, so they look at you like...
Well, you're not anti-Democrat either. You're
No,
just
yeah,
like
it-
fuck.
Fuck all of it.
You're not anti-Democrat either. You're more like, hey, man, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. But anyways, let's cut that out. Let's start again.
Yeah, go for it.
We were doing good, but yeah, let's keep it to the fence.
Jordan. Yeah, after the fence. Yeah.
Okay, right?
After I said that Trump shit, because I also don't want to be a Trumper, too. I was like, fuck, I said, I'm not a Trumper.
After the fence.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
All right. Yeah, guys. So don't forget, man, go support my boys at JB & Sons Tree Service Landscape and Installation. My lawn is immaculate. Ooh. I got butterflies that drink Dr. Peppers. It's cracking in front of my lawn. What does JB and Sons Tree Service do? They got tree removal, stump removal, irrigation, landscaping, sprinkler system. They do. I got planters out there. I like they'll come and examine your lawn, and then after that, he'll be like, all right, look, for the weather here, for the climate, for the kind of soil you have, and for the bugs around here, go with this.
What's that the wood chippers?
Yeah, the wood chippers.
You put the little wood chippers to save you water, but it looks nice, and you change them every so often because they dry up.
Yeah, like he knows what's up. He was just like, hey, dog, I wouldn't do like rocks here because the root weeds come up. But anyways,
we sound like paisas right now, like we know about cutting lawn. You ever cut lawn?
Yeah, dog. I used to have to cut the lawn when I was little all the time.
But you never worked for like a gardener, right?
Yeah. Like when I was my first job full though, like on the real, like my family we didn't have a lot of money, but we had enough money to eat sometimes. Because sometimes my dad would be gone for a couple months, dog, and just all the money we had saved up. And so sometimes it would just be like, for dinner, dog, I would have lettuce, carrots, and cucumber with no ranch, no croutons, just lemon and salt.
Damn, that is pretty chunty.
And I would eat like a whole head of lettuce, player.
Do you consider that like the poorest meal you've had? Because like the poorest meal I've had, like to this day, like even though I appreciate it, to me, frijoles de la olla, to me, is like poor people food.
Poor people's food. I don't know, bro. Like, I wouldn't say beans de la olla is poor people's food, but it kind of is poor people's food. For like some raza doesn't have the money because they're saving. Like they got the money, but they're saving up to get a pad. It's kind of like the equivalence of a college kid going to college and he eats top ramen and he's not poor, but he has to sacrifice to get to the next level.
I get what you mean, but queso fresco is a little like
fancy.
You get what I mean? Like when you pour con sal y pimienta, that's it, just salt and pepper. But that queso fresco does, because even your mom, if you put a little too much,
they get mad.
Yeah, they look at you like, hey, fool, es lo handful, pero ahí está uno le quiere echar. But to me, and then the worst part is, I mean, I don't know if your mom did this, but like, obviously, I know this is like kind of played out and everyone says this, but caldo during the summer.
I mean, everyone's played that out.
Yeah, I know, but it's still that. But that's the reason why I don't like frijoles de la olla, because you come home and you're like, you want ceviche.
Yeah.
You know, but your mom's like, I'm not making ceviche on a Tuesday for
when
you
we
after
were
school.
little. When we were little, ceviche was baller. Northgate didn't make it. Like, ceviche was baller.
On fin de semana, for the weekend. That was for the weekend when your dad was home.
But you know what, though? Sometimes when you didn't have money, but you wanted to act like you're a baller, we would eat the jaiba. Did you ever eat the jaiba, though?
Oh, yeah, the jaiba, the imitation crab. Yeah, it's just the name. Imitation crab is fake. This is the word. Imitation crab. Jaiba.
Jaiba, that's what it means?
Yeah, I think that's what it's the same thing, no? Imitation crab is jaiba? Yeah, I'm almost sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I don't know if that's the same meaning. I thought it was like a nickname. Kind of sounds like Jaina.
Jaiba, Jaina.
That's dope, huh? To start calling your side chicks now?
Jaiba.
Jaiba. Side Jaiba Eduardo. So, yo, everybody, I want to, I'm not apologizing, but I'm just, I am. You guys are my fans, and I promised you, I didn't promise, but I said I'd have a podcast every Monday, but the last 2 weeks have been,
it was one. It was just one.
It was just two, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
No, we did like a week before, skipped, and another week. So, like, look. We've been busy. X had to go somewhere. I had to go somewhere. It wasn't like we lagged on each other. We were both like, hey.
Tired.
I have to do this.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff we could talk about that happened.
What happened? What's the first one? Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's
I got
huge.
an award.
Yeah, a huge award.
Do they know about it? Have I talked about it?
They know. If you're a George Perez Stories fan, you know.
I want to give a shout out to Imelda Padilla, City Council, for the 818. Gave me an award, City Hall, dog.
Like, impressive. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even like, dude, as a non-citizen. Wow.
It's so impressive that I put it on the wall, bro. It's on the wall now. It's in here. And I want to give a shout out, man, to just, this isn't something you get voted on. And I I just feel honored that someone that comes from like not the same community, but the same culture I come from, and we're not even from the same community. That's like, yo, man, I'm city council, and I like your comedy. I like your style. You're different. You know, me and her, we always chop it up a lot, and I just want to say thanks, man. Like, dude, it was an honor.
Your whole family was there. Your kids. Tommy
Yeah,
pulled up.
Tommy pulled up. He's like,
Tommy.
hey. Tommy pulled up. He's like, hey, can I get up at the stand now? That's why I gave him a spot at the stand.
Oh, he deserved it. He's been working hard though. You got him at the Popeye thing.
Tommy's and that's another thing,
Dude, I'm telling you, dude.
So we did the roast of Popeye. Carlos Carrasco from Blood In, Blood Out.
I saw the trailer. Come on, dog. If the trailer was hot,
What do you think about it? Why did you like it?
the cuts. I'm not gonna lie, like the cuts.
The jokes were good, huh? Everybody
jokes.
did a good joke.
Everybody's dressed firme. Like everybody. Like you got Frank dressed firme. You got the white boy dressed firme.
It's not firme, it's hard, dog.
hard.
I mean, we're firme or we're not dressed firme.
But-
Firme dress is like if those were all completely creased to the T.
Yours was though.
Tommy was too. Tommy
Yeah.
took it to the cleaners.
Your jacket? Where'd you get that jacket from, dog? Don't lie. I looked at that. I was like, bro.
Yeah, yo, I want to give a big shout out to the homeboy Loser from Funk Freaks. He was just like, yo, homie, I know you like Pendletons. I got this Pendleton XX Prison County jacket. And we traded. He wanted one of the Pendletons I had. He's like, I'm down to trade. I said, let's go. Because, you know, when you're a DJ, you can't wear a jacket like that, perro.
Está haciendo calor. Yeah, it gets hot. Yeah.
And then, like, the buttons will scratch the record. You know what I mean? It was big. It's open, you know? But,
No, that was, I mean, the venue was dope.
yeah, the venue was dope.
It was cool. No, and I mean, the trailer.
Hey, fool, like, hey, we've been flying together lately, huh? Like,
Yeah, we flew to Denver. I mean, we were in the snow for once. Like, I've never seen it's scary. We had a scary two little crazy altercations that happened.
yeah. No. Hey, shout out to the homeboy Matt Robertson out there at Robertson Glass in Denver. We were in the city of Evergreen.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Hey, I'm not trying to sound like a Mexican Karen, but it was weird again for me. Because, like, I haven't experienced racism like that since, like, 6th, 7th grade. Like, they're not racist verbally, but they're like, hey, puto, you don't belong here, actionally. And I'm cool with that, because I'm the same way when I see a motherfucking white boy come down the street with OP shorts and a golf shirt. I'm like, hey, dog, you're out of bounds right now, player. And you're allowed to walk through here, but in my head, I'm registering like, this isn't natural.
Like, if it was just me and you, I think we would have been a little, not bad, but a little different. But we were mad.
The first place we went to, they were like, we know you're different, but you're cool, right?
Oh, yeah. The first place, yeah.
That
The
place,
one where we got the mashed potatoes and the mac and cheese?
yeah. And I got some like
the mac and
shredded
cheese.
beef. I got shredded beef with mac and cheese.
I got the pot roast.
Yeah, and then like everybody in there looked like they were models for like John Deere. They had the botas on. They had like they didn't have a Pendleton. They had like a different kind of flannel.
No, but we got
like a Carhartt with like a vest.
Oh, yeah. See, you should have brought that Gunther's jacket or the Ben Davis jacket to the snow.
Which one?
The one you wore for Popeye.
Nah, dog.
That's
it's
not meant for that?
Nah. I brought the bomber, the Black Ruka one. That was good.
No,
But hey, they were cool. And then I don't know if you guys know this, but we show up to Denver, and there's what? Snowstorm.
Snowstorm, like intense, like what, 2 feet? Like we
Like
go
2 feet.
Yeah, like 2 feet. It was for me and George. It was like out of our element. You could tell.
I had Vans on.
I had my Jordans on.
Yeah.
Matt's already.
And then like, yo, check this out. Like, me and Xavier would have brought chains immediately. We're dipping in a Mercedes station wagon with no chains.
No chains.
Like, hey, like we're both with Mexican used tires on.
Yeah, he kept saying that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but yo, it was fun, man.
That was a great time. I mean, we obviously went out there to do his podcast.
Yeah.
Which yours is about to drop. The episode's about to drop.
Yeah, but before that, we had to do the stand-up live in Bellflower. Like, shows just, dog, like, you don't understand. We've been going, like, not hard, but hard.
Can we mention the tacos?
Nah.
Nah. Not even
Nah.
Ah, man. It's because I look,
Nah, we can't, dog.
All right.
Can't. Xavier always over here trying to cross every border. Hey, were you ever nervous in Denver? Like, does Denver's a Republican state, right?
I think it's kind of Democrat now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, forget what it is. But they don't have, like, a border patrol, right? Because Mexico's not close. They don't, like, have a migra. They're like, hey, we need more dishwashers.
Dude, they have ice. It's snow.
Yeah. They're like, we have enough ice. We can't have the rest of them here.
No, but I don't know how it goes down with immigration down there. I mean, you got to think about it. What paisa really wants to go to the snow to start off? First season.
Paisa that wants to work.
You've met one like that?
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of raza.
There is a lot of raza in Chicago.
Do they have farming out there? They have to.
Not like here, though.
They
go more for, like, construction, like that cold construction.
Hey, they don't know where we were at. Where we were at, there was bears. There was mountain lions. There was deer, right? Or elk.
Dog, tell them what we thought that the bear was attacking the studio. Remember, at one point we were hearing the snow.
Oh yeah,
the plow.
Yeah. So in the morning, we stayed at the homeboy's warehouse. That was immaculate.
Ooh.
Hey, dog. The house in the warehouse is better than my real house.
The shower is better than my whole apartment. Like, I would live in the shower than live in my whole apartment. It had like 3, what do you call those?
Hey, you were in there for a long time, dog.
Huh?
You were in there for a long time. Did you have a water hose like in the rear, one in the front?
Oh, dog, the whole works. He had what do you call those? Water hoses?
No, you had like a shower head?
3 of them.
3 shower heads.
That's how you know you're a baller.
Honestly, you know what it kind of felt like? Being in a foursome. Because there was 2 hyenas on the side, and in the front, I could just use the wand wherever, just like.
And then, be honest, did you know how to work it? It took you a minute, right? I got there and I was like, "What is this?"
I made him turn it on.
You told him?
I go, "Hey, turn it on." But can I tell you what sucked is I didn't know how to, because people were in the snow, and then like they kind of do have the AC on, but not on, and the restroom had the AC on, dog. I was.
You're freezing in
I was scared that when I got out of the shower, I was going to get sick. I don't know, man. Like, when you get older, you start thinking like that. And you know what's crazy, homie, is, wow, this made me think of something. Like, I've stayed in a lot of hyenas' houses for more than a couple days. Like, in my early 20s, when you hooked up with a chick, she would let you stay till Monday until life came back, till her kids came back. Until life came back, until the job came back, until she got sick of you.
So you're talking like you're spending the night. You party Friday.
Yeah.
So you stay there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday you got to kind of, hey, ya vete.
No. It's so we both got kids. And I'm not going to be irresponsible and be like, hey, yeah, just come over while my kids are right here, eh? And some hyenas are like, nah, dog, I'm not going to give my kid NyQuil pedal. You're tripping. There's hyenas out there, a lot of them. So it's just some are hood rats and some ain't. I'm not saying you're a hood rat if you give your kid an NyQuil to go to sleep, but are you?
Yeah, you are. Yeah. For Dick, yeah. If it's because you got to go to work tomorrow and you're tired, I might let it slide. I'm like, for some sleep. But for Dick, yeah, you a hood rat if you putting your kid to sleep for some dick. Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of hyenas that were like, hey, waifu, you got to work Monday through Friday. I got to work Monday through Friday. My kid goes with his dad. Pack a bag.
Ooh.
Come over to the crib. So I've been in a lot of restrooms. I've been in a lot of pads. And it's pretty trippy, bro, because I don't know. It made me a better player. Like, if I was hooking up with a chick just on the weekends and then I went to a restroom and I seen guy shit in there, I was like, I'm not going to trip to say my hyena. But in my head, I was just like, if they ever come to yours, you better make sure you move some shit around.
You also don't think they're a little slick with it?
What do you mean?
They clean up the shower like,
Oh, it better be clean, dog.
No. They clean up and like, they take their man stuff out of the shower so you don't see it?
I think that's respect.
Yeah? You think that's because, that's what I would do. I'm like, shit, I got
if
this
the guy, say I'm hooking up with your lady.
Uh-huh.
And you come in there and I'm like, she's like, dude, this is my lady. I was like, homie, she took your pictures down. She took your axe out of there.
Hey, I got better than axe.
She took, what's that, sponge thing?
Loofah?
Yeah.
The loofah, that's a white people word, dog. A loofah?
Yeah. How do paisa say it? La esponja, ¿verdad?
La esponja.
Hey, you know what? I think we're saying it wrong. Right now, me and you, hey.
Leave a comment if you know how to say
leave a
loofah.
comment.
Yeah, I don't know. Esponja, I would say esponja.
No.
No. Oh my God. I gotta tell these people this. So we're there and we're at Matt's studio and it's like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and for some reason me and George can't go to sleep. So then George wakes up, he's like, hey dog, let's respect the house and clean up. At 3, 4 in the morning, dog.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, whatever. And you're like, well, I clean up, go roll a blunt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know me, I'm like, I'm fucking down. So you start cleaning up, and George starts like cleaning up.
Hey, did I get down?
George got, dude, Matt Robinson has a pool table. George started like sweeping up the pool table. He vacuumed the pool table. George got down. And like, he didn't touch none of the, like, the expensive glass stuff because George was like,
I did all the dishes, the counters.
That's where I'm going. George comes back to me. He's like, I'm going to do the dishes. Do they have a sponge? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, they have to have a sponge. And I go back there and I show him a scrub daddy. I don't know if you guys know what a scrub daddy is. It's like this, like,
Let's rewind this.
Come on.
Where did they come up with the word scrub daddy?
I don't know where it came out of Shark Tank, and it's the new thing, bro. You go to Home Depot.
Shark Tank made that?
Shark Tank. So somebody came into Shark Tank.
A happy face with a sponge on the front and like psoriasis on the back?
So some lady, you know what Shark Tank is, a show, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Some fucking entrepreneur.
They went on there and they were like, hey.
Yeah, some entrepreneur was like, hey, you know how you grab the sponge and it always slips out of your hand? Well, they made those two little holes.
Yes.
And then you can go like that. And I think Lori, la güera bought the thing for scrub daddy. You can get them at Home Depot. My mom uses them.
Your mom uses scrub daddy?
Yes, I've seen paisas use that because it really is tough. Like, I have one at home.
Hey, you ever been to a paisa's pad and these fools are using Brillo pads on the dishes? Was that you guys?
No.
And then it leaves like a gray line on your dishes, dog.
It's not good for you. That's bad.
Yeah?
I think that's bad for you to consume that.
Even if you like...
I don't know.
On the ollas?
I might be tripping.
What are those called again?
The brittle... Oh, the scrub daddies or the brittle pads?
The brittle pads.
I don't know. You're supposed to use that on tires.
Yeah?
Like to clean your tires?
Nah, it's like a degreaser, isn't it?
I don't know. I might be tripping.
They're weird, huh? They look like aluminum cans shredded real nice and stuff. I don't know, homie, but at the end of the day, when I wash dishes, dog, I use an OG sponge, OG little green scrubber on the back, dog. It's square. I put it in the cup, like 4 twists. Then I go back in the middle with the spoon, hit the bottom, dog, hit the outside. Psh, this scrub daddy was weird. I mean, I had fingers in it. I could see my fingers in the cup as I'm turning, dog. Reminded me of 5th grade.
So then here's another question.
I even smell my fingers after I washed it.
So, you know how Matt came over, and I kind of tried to tell him the story, and he was laughing. He's like, "You ever heard of a dishwasher?"
I know.
As a paisa, that's storage. Have you ever used a dishwasher? Have you ever made
Homie, I would take a dishwasher out and put drawers right there. That's ridiculous.
Right?
Never use a dishwasher. You know how I am, homie. Once you use the plate, wash it, leave it in there, and an hour later come back, wash it again, and put it to dry. Double wash, dog.
Yeah.
I treat my dishes like a street hooker. I put 2 condoms on.
Dude, I had to do the dishwasher lifestyle for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, when you worked at
I would live with Ashley. What are you talking about, dog?
No way.
Yeah, she wasn't like... She was down to clean them.
Hey, hey, can I tell you something?
What's up?
You were like, what the hell is Cascade?
Tide Pods or whatever, you know, the little... Well, you just put
For
them in
reals?
there. Dude, and I don't get the logic because she was like... Because at one point I was like, all right, whatever, we're using dishwasher?
Yeah, what's the logic?
Exactly. At one point I was like, whatever, we're using dishwasher? Let's do it. If there's white people do
Isn't
it
it
like
more
that-
work?
Yeah, because you have to rinse it. To me, if I already have to rinse it...
Lávalo.
Exactly. That's exactly what my mom was like. Pues, might as well wish it. No, you have to rinse it. You kind of have to take most of the fucking food off, and then you just put it in there. It just seems like a lazy thing to do. Like, if you're already going to soak it down, just hook it the fuck up.
Yeah, you know what? Let's break it down. So a dishwasher.
You can't put it in there with food. Like, you
Yeah.
can't put it in there with chunks of
it'll
ketchup.
tear it up.
Yeah.
Like, so you have to rinse it all off and then put it in neatly. And then you put the Tide Pod in, and then you shut it, and then you hear like a doo-doo-doo. And then how long does it wash for?
Say probably 20 minutes.
And like, does every plate get touched at everything, or is just a machine blasting at it?
Well, I mean, they've been better because they come in. You know, you've seen the commercials.
I've never.
And they come in from all sides and like.
So it's like Navy SEALs just coming in. Navy SEAL dishwashers. Do.
And that's supposed to be what is the rundown. But then, guess what? I mean, I know how you are, George. You even dry down your dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get wet spots on those.
Oh, so like when you get them out, what happens?
They got the wet spots because they don't like. You know how
They've
you
been-
remember when you would come here and you're like, "Yo, X, you got to dry the cups out."
Hey, you know what a wet spot is, dog?
What?
Is remember when you were little and you go to the pool and your neighborhood paid $0.25 to get in, and one place that didn't have a towel. That fool just drew. When the sun drew him, he was just different weird. That's a wet spot. That's what's up. Nah, man. You know what's a trip is that we're talking about plates, dishes, something everybody's done, mostly, right? Would you say mostly every culture has had to wash their own dishes?
I think when you're growing up, I think it's one of the first like showing your growing up responsibilities. Hey, go do the dishes, even though
Wash
you don't
your
do
own
them right.
dishes.
Yeah, even though you
Yeah.
don't do them right when you're a little kid. Hey, a limpiar los platos.
Now I'm going to go to Choloism, George. We're the only species that eats food on a dish. You think? Because animals don't do it. Insects and bugs. Like, do aliens? They don't. They just eat you in jam, right? I mean, I don't know. Aliens, you're the one that. Does the alien even eat?
They have to eat. They have to eat something or produce. Like even like we went here last time. Even robots.
I set you up, but
Even robots. Even
no. We're not on robots. Do aliens eat?
They have to.
Do you think they eat on a dish with like silverware, or they? Because Joe Rogan talked about it, and he said that our mouths are different because back then we would bite into stuff that was, now we cut it up proper. You know what I mean?
Do you think it's to show that we're civilized?
I exactly what I was going at.
Because I mean, that's the only reason to do it. Because why not just eat it right off the?
But it was from the beginning of time. Humans were the first fools. Wow, it breaks into something crazier. Scientifically, if you don't cook it, we have to cook it, right? Humans have to cook our food, or we.
I mean, we don't really have to cook it. I don't think we have to cook it.
You couldn't eat raw meat and survive. You'd get worms and die.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah, you're right. Boiling it kills bacteria, kills all the viruses, all that.
Animals
shit.
and bugs don't got to do that.
No, and they do get worms like parasites, like bears. Bears get parasites.
Oh yeah.
I saw this one bear where it had like I'll show you the video.
I seen a big old long
Oh, you saw the same thing as me. It was walking around
coming out of his ass, huh?
It was a tapeworm. I looked it up.
Why does it come out of your ass?
So I guess you know how they eat salmon.
Uh-huh.
Well, salmon have parasites, tapeworms. They eat the tapeworm. The parasites lives off of them, and it's just like an ongoing part of the ecosystem. But I guess it won't kill it. I guess once it goes into hibernation, it kind of the tapeworm will like
jam out.
Yeah, it'll digest it. But you saw how long it was. It's been living there. It's been eating whatever it's eating.
Wow.
That's
But
fucking
anyways,
gross.
let's go back to aliens. I seen this movie the other day, dog. And I'm not going to say... Oh, it's called The Arrival. And this is my point of it. We really don't do movie points. But this was kind of weird to me. So aliens land. I guess there's 12 of them. They all land in like Russia, Japan, all the places. Like they put us in a predicament where it's like, hey, I don't care what America says. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And then, I'm fast forwarding a lot. They get this lady who's like, she knows how to speak to other things. And I guess the alien is trying. She figures out that what the alien's talking to him because, so like the aliens in this movie, the aliens will come up and they got their own county tank where they're like, you can't break through this tank, but we're gonna talk to you, and it shoots an image onto the glass, and then they decipher it and they try to figure it out. So she starts telling them what they are, and then they're like, what are you here for, war? And they're like, no, we're like, we just come visit you guys to give you tools to keep surviving. Like, we love mankind. I was like, how stupid is that?
You don't think aliens could love us? You don't think aliens could come in here and like event? Because I mean, I don't know if you've heard.
Do we love anything besides us?
Yeah, we love a lot of animals.
We
We
love
love
pets.
dogs. We love pets.
And what do we do with those pets?
Take care of them.
But how?
Well, it depends on what type of dog owner you are.
Okay,
There's
no.
George Perez was
Okay,
goes top notch.
I'm not talking about dog. I'm talking about how. So what do? We kidnap. We buy them. We say, hey, this one right here was left on the street. Do you think? No, hold on. Do you think aliens love us as pets because we're beneath them? If anything, we're like pets to them.
Yeah, I would say.
Like, what would an alien be like? Yo, I got this X to the G right here. It's malnutrition, but lo voy a cuidar, güey.
I mean, you don't think that when aliens abduct people, they're like kind of
Who has been abducted?
white people
No, but who?
on Travel
On YouTube,
Channel,
on Travel Channel.
on Ancient Aliens. Also show you videos on white people saying they got abducted.
Check
they
this
got
out, X.
probed.
Yeah, this X. Somebody takes you from Earth and puts you in a ship,
In a UFO.
UFO. Then they do research on you, and then they're like, they bring you back. Like when fools commit murders out here, they get rid of the body. Like, why do these fools want evidence?
They put like supposedly the people that get abducted. They say that they put like foreign objects in there and they experiment on.
How do you not die from that?
I don't know, but they do say that they do like they keep their sperm to make other aliens. You don't think they use them as a womb?
How would they know what sperm is? Do aliens have sex?
Okay, here's a crazy theory. Do you think maybe the Virgin Mary got abducted?
Nah. Hey, can I tell you what's something crazy that you brought this up? And I'm not trying to offend nobody, but I was talking about this at my friend at some homie that I know. And I was like, how come we don't know any other God's mom? We know Jesus' mom.
True.
But we don't know Buddhist' mom. We don't know Osiris' mom.
Muhammad.
We don't know Muhammad's mom. We don't know the Mormon mom. We don't know the devil. Does the devil have a mom, dog?
Damn.
Am I onto something?
I think does the devil have a mom? That is crazy. I never thought about that. She'd be evil as fuck though. That bitch would be crazy.
But her dad, how? Who's his dad?
Well, God. Technically God.
So who's his mom then? How
Who's
does
God's
Jesus
wife?
have a mom?
Yeah, who's God's wife?
Hey, how does Jesus have a mom, but the devil don't got a mom? Buddhist, not even Buddhist has a mom, player.
Yeah, Buddha don't have a mom. Yeah, but they have to have moms. I don't think we've done the research. I haven't read the Buddha. Have you read the Quran?
That's how easy we are to be like, oh, this is like, you know whose moms I feel bad for?
Who?
Are the monk moms.
Why?
Because your son leaves you forever.
Oh yeah, those guys are crazy. The monks, like real
They're
monks, like meditation.
Yeah, like, hey, mom.
Have you seen the monk that sets himself on fire
Yeah.
and makes no noise?
Well, he tries to. He does later, Pedro.
Does he really?
Yeah, it's a Richard Pryor bit. Richard Pryor says that he's seen a monk protesting for pro
Yeah,
peace.
that's on the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, the commitment this monk had of just sitting there and being on fire. But later on, he goes, like you see him, dog. Yeah. Hey, like a minute later, but still, homie. No, wait. Let me finish this. Don't tell me, dog. Have you ever burned yourself with the iron? Immediately. This fool was fully lit up.
Lit.
Lit. Like,
Protesting, right? It was for a protest?
for humanity or something.
It's pretty wild. And they let him do it. Like, they were watching him.
They didn't know, dog.
No, they knew.
They didn't. This monks don't talk. They didn't send an email out. They just showed up and they were like, "Hey, get the gasoline." And this fool was just like, dog. It was done like they poured on that fool and they threw the match. And their fools didn't even run, dog. They were just looking at him, dog.
Yeah.
He's just looking back at everybody. And I ain't gonna lie, like 45 seconds later, dog, he's just like,
So I got the So I got the bootleg version? Because I didn't hear him scream, I swear.
No, they edited it out.
Oh, they edited it out?
You only watch it for like 15, 20 seconds.
Oh. I mean, that's still pretty impressive, though.
It's more than impressive.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It is more than impressive. Dog, if you put me in the steam room with just like the one at the Choose Fitness or the 24-hour, I make noise after like 2 minutes. I cough.
Right.
Have you ever hit a blunt or a joint after you leave those steam rooms? It's the best feeling ever, dog. I went the other day with Side Dick because I was getting sick before my show at the store. And I was like, yo, man, I got to be professional, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that showed up last Thursday. Me, Concrete, Dunos, Edwin San Juan, Edgar Rivera hosted the show.
Sold out.
Dog, it was more than sold out. It was more than sold out, player.
The green room was sold out.
Dog, like, it was so packed. Like, they put 2 straws on the cups. So you don't have to bend down to drink. You can just go like this. You just hold your drink like this. Because if you bent down, it made it packed.
No, I heard it was packed. I couldn't be there.
Yeah, you could have been there, but you chose something else.
Nah, I was busy. But nah, dude. Concrete was there.
Concrete was there?
I think you made some moves. Like Latino, I mean, not Latino.
not
but
Latino.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It was
Like,
something different.
Check this out, homie. I'm all about helping anybody that works. And sometimes you might think your work is enough for me to help. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. Like, sometimes opportunities and moments fall. Like, I don't know Concrete great. We talk to each other sometimes. We text. We see each other now. And he's never been to the Comedy Store.
And he was great. Remember when he did
Yeah,
a podcast?
yeah.
Before he do his stand-up.
Yeah.
So he's been good people to you.
Yeah, like he's never been to the Comedy Store. So I was like, you know, homie, I would love to have the Vato on the show with me, man. And we sold it out. He brought his gente. I brought my gente. And Dunos was there too, dog. The homie Dunos. Shout out to Dunos, dog. Dunos Cheese Man Brown Bag. And yeah, man, I said this before to Dunos. I think you could do comedy.
I mean, you gave him a spot.
Yeah,
Let's not
at the
forget
Post.
the Post. Yeah, he went up.
John's all happy right now. The Post Pizza, located in El Monte, guys. They do comedy once a month there. But yeah, doggy. I think Dunos is the next fool of the younger generation. If he takes on comedy, if Dunos was just to watch his own podcast and take the premises and stuff that he talks about and tag it up and mess around and go to a comedy club, he'll be nice.
Yeah.
He's original. He's creative and.
It sounds weird. It sounds kind of lame, but like he's got the charisma. Like
Yes.
he's got the body. It sounds weird,
He's
but the body,
likable.
yeah, he's likable. Tiene la cara de. Hey,
And he's funny, homie.
Yeah.
You know? But, yo, guys, enough of me jockeying all these vatos.
No, I heard you had them busy. No modelos or whatever people were drinking.
Oh,
Yeah,
homie,
yeah.
dog. It was, you know, shout out to everybody at the show, man. Big Sleeps was there. Lucky was there.
name
Pre-Dick was
dropping.
there. Caesar from Gunther's was there, dog. Omar from Taco Naso was there. McDonald's was there, dog.
Taco Superior, I think, too.
Nah, they weren't there, dog. I don't
No?
know.
I'm pretty sure, dog.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy is I'm going to release the pictures, dog. I made a video and I was drunk, but I stand by it. You know, the whole green room was full of comedians that I started with and I met during my career. And I didn't even invite these vatos, dog. But I love the fact that they showed up knowing George taking a trip. They were like, "What's up, George?" I was like, "Come in. Come in." Because a lot of fools are like, "Oh, man, you know, this fool doesn't help." You want to come hang out? Come hang out, dog. You want to get your chance to get in this room? Come hang out and put the work in. I'm not going to be that fool that stops people. So I was just like, yeah, I made a video where I was like, "What's up? This is George Perez, not George Lopez," because I work with my people. And I work with everybody. But, hey, dog, my people, you already know, homie, we don't have enough representation. So, yo, guys, we're going to represent a little harder. We'll be back like a hood rat. Hey, tú sabes. And we're back like a hood rat in the Cadillac waiting for the zigzag. George Perez Stories is also brought to you by Gunther's, located in downtown Santa Ana, and they got a store in El Monte, or as the natives will say, the homies, the locals, Monte. That's what it's known for. So if you're in those areas, guys, and you're looking for a Pendleton, Khakis, Dickies, Ben Davis, Frisco Benz, Carhartt, todo. Hey, homie, they've been blessing me with some fire Pendletons lately. I got the new Ben Davis button up. They got a Van store. You know, just that OG Chicano wear. Hit up my homies at Gunther's. They got 4 stores, and if you don't live in Orange County or California X,
go to Gunthers.com and you will look gangster as ever.
Not just gangster, fool. Chicano.
Chicano, gangster, in trending, con la moda. You doing it.
Would you wear anything from Gunther's?
Yeah, dog.
You do all the time now,
Yeah,
right?
they got Vans. I mean, and
You
know,
wear
and
Pendletons?
I was about to say, and I wear a Pendleton, but I do need a Ben Davis. I don't know why. I have a lot of shit in my closet, but I do not have nothing that has Ben Davis.
What are you, like a medium?
Do those run big?
Yeah,
They run big.
Yeah.
Oh, then I probably do need a medium.
Yeah. Plus, you know why I like wearing Ben Davis, but my arms are too skinny for them. Like they got like the Eddie size arms.
Oh.
Like they make them big, and then they make the armholes big.
You know what I want now?
What?
I know you're gonna say I'm jocking you.
What? A Raider Jackie?
No, well, Raiders are cool. I'm not a hater on the Raiders, but no, I'm not talking about Raider hat.
What?
A little hat. What do you call those hats? The Pachuco hats, I think you call those? Or what do you call those? I don't know what you call them. You wore one at the comedy store the other day. You look good.
Fedora.
You got a lot of compliments. A fedora. Think I can pull it off?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hell yeah, dog.
Because you went up on stage with it, and I've never seen you do that before.
I've never worn anything on my head, but we did the stand-up comedy club, and I was just like, you know what, homie? Gunther's blesses me, dog. So I got to start rocking their stuff more. So, you know, I got it from Gunther's, dog. Like, they got, every shop has different kind of fedoras. You know, there's a lot of people and brands that make them, but and I'm not trying to be on Gunther's nuts because they pay me. But you notice, dog, like, I rock their stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I even spend money when I go over there sometimes.
You exactly. You got the sponsorship because you used to pull up before.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was just perfect collab. Perfect collab.
Shout out to Caesar, the owner of Gunther's. Happy birthday.
Yep.
He was at the Comedy Store show. But, hey, you know what's crazy, homie, is I'm thinking about it, dog. My water heater went out. But it didn't go out. Like, somebody moved the knob, and then the hot water came back on, and then fucking Relapse Raymond came over, and he was just like, hey, for every nut is loose. You have to drain it. But, hey, I went back there, dog, and it looks like legit hookup now.
In the middle of the night.
Dude, it's 12:30.
And this was the work in it with the flashlight.
They got...
You look like Steve Irwin. You know how like you're looking for animals? That little headlight from the beginning.
Yeah,
from the
hey,
front.
you know what? You know what? We got a star day. How do you know it's a tweaker? Okay, I'm gonna ask you these questions. How do you know it's a tweaker? 2 flashlights, headlight, 4 lighters, or 3 backpacks. How do you know it's a tweaker? I say the headlight because my reason is an OG tweaker, dog. He don't give a fuck about the pack and shit like that. He's on a mission, roaming the streets, looking for more clout. He's not living on them, dog. Tweakers don't live on the streets. They live in pads. They got jobs.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
So, like, a tweaker, dog, this fool just got the lighters in his pocket, homie.
I was about to say, lighters is Mando for a tweaker.
You know?
Lighters is Mando. Like you said, they don't need a backpack.
Flashlights is for, like, fentanyl fools. No, some tweakers do have flashlights. It's like a code, but not like the fentanyl fools.
Yeah.
'Cause they live on the calle.
No, but lighters Mando. You say you don't need a backpack because you already pawned everything. You already got rid of everything. You don't need to hold everything.
That's a good one. Yeah, like a backpack, I'll sell it. I sold it to get this.
And then you always need $5.
Yeah. Is there tweakers still, or are those like just fentanyl now?
No, I worked at Ziggy's. I worked at Ziggy's probably like 2 years ago still.
No, but I'm trying to say that people that live on the street, yeah, it is. It is.
Dude.
They smoke a lot of that.
Yeah, you could be up all day.
I've seen people smoking meth right there by Taco Bell, dog. Right there by the drive-thru, smoking meth and then asking for feria, dog. And I ain't gonna lie, one time I seen that fool be like, give me a hit, I'll give you money. Imagine that dog hitting Scante in the drive-thru and then having to eat that burrito when you pull up like 30 seconds later.
It hits that fast.
Oh,
It does, obviously.
it matters, dog, because I see people take hits and eat and sleep. It's scary, dog. It's some serious stuff.
You think that's a tolerance, or do you think that's just in them?
Of course, it's a tolerance.
Yeah, okay.
You get used to it all. It's kind of like weed, dog. Like if you smoke that same person's weed for a year, and then you smoke someone else's stuff, you're like, damn.
Yeah, but I did coke for like. Remember when we would do coke? I could never eat. I could never eat on coke. Like not even.
Well, see,
and then
it wasn't your food. It wasn't if you're at your own pad. And you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a couple lines, and then you got bomb food that you want. You'll eat. If you force yourself to eat, now your body has the protein that it lost, and it'll get you quicker to resting. It'll make you functioning better. The problem is when you do coke with me, I hide it all, so we just keep going and be all maniacal, dog. What a trip. But hey, shout out to Relapse Raymond fixing the water heater, dog.
I was nervous.
So it's been kind of like a shaky, weird park. People don't know, dog. They were like, hey, we're going to turn the gas on. I was like, what?
I'm here in my last pair of Calvin Klein boxers. I was nervous. I was like, yo, if the water don't work, that means I can't wash my clothes. George can't shower. We were here ready to podcast. You got here and you were like, looked at me and you were like, I was like, fuck, who canceled? Because I thought a guest counted something. You looked at me, the water's not working, homie.
Well, it was working, but it was freezing.
Oh, yeah. And when was the last time you took a cold baño?
You know, I've took a couple cold showers here because I've had things that got to be important. You know, a cold shower, it makes you better in the day. But, hey, you could say it. I'm spoiled. I have hot water, you know? Yeah, okay. You know, I'm not fucking Joe Rogan when I wake up and fucking jump in the ice bath como Kobe Bryant and them. Right. I mean, not even if I could, I would. I choose not to. Praise to you for doing it, but sometimes the cold shower is enough.
I was gonna ask you, how's the water in prison? Is it always hot? Is it always cold? Does it depend? Who goes first?
Dog, it matters where you're locked up. If you live in a 2-man cell, you ain't taking showers, dog. You're taking bird baths. If you live in a dorm, you're lucky if the water's hot or cold. Matter the road, not. And then, yeah, dog. I mean, I took a lot of cold showers in prison.
Because I'm assuming they don't give a fuck. Like
dude, you know the Comedy Store has a shower in there, the one upstairs, and that's only cold water. I know someone that used to go there before work. He told me a story the other day. He was like, yeah, dog, that water's cold, player. He's like, so you put one arm in, like you, and that's how I would do it in prison. I would just put one arm in, put the other one in, then like rinse around. And sometimes when you're in your cell, the hot water's turned off, dog.
And I had dreams. What? I had dreams that one day I was going to headline the Comedy Store. I was going to get there all mugroso, shower there. You know,
do it. You'll wake up.
Like how we do it. Like how we, you know how we
But you'll wake up. If you take a shower at 7:30, dog, you ain't going to go to bed till 2 or 3. A cold shower at 7:30?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people say when you do the cold plunge, you got 5 hours of energy.
Oh, they say it feels like Molly. Joe Rogan be like, I feel like I'm a Molly. Your endorphins. I guess it's like a shock to your body that it wakes you up like a perico.
Yeah. Hey, imagine like the ice up your colito, dog. Does it make it more pinker, your colito?
Yeah, it has to.
Like, what does it do to your colito, fool?
It wakes you up. Tightens it up. Yeah. Sas. Rapidín, dog.
My cat's all staring at you right now.
What's up, fool?
So what's up, fool? You just got back from St. Louis, Where'd you go with Sam? Sam Tripley. Shout out to the homie Sam for taking my son out.
Yeah, we went to Indianapolis and St. Louis. It was cool.
Where's Indianapolis at? Indiana?
Oh, yeah, Indiana.
So you went from Indiana?
And drove.
You drove to Indiana?
No. We flew to Indiana, and then from Indiana, we drove to St. Louis. Well, I drove to St. Louis.
How many hours is that?
3.5.
Vegas. Is it like, could I handle it?
No bridges. It's flat.
Oh,
it's flat and empty. Yeah, like
I would have loved it, huh?
Yeah, it makes you like, you know how they they say that the world's overpopulated.
Mm-hmm. Chale.
That's what I mean. Come on, you've been to Vegas. A lot of fucking open.
The world's only overpopulated where Democrats live.
Mm-hmm. And obviously India.
Yeah, and Mexico's not overpopulated, right?
El DF.
Yeah, just
the Mexico
where
City
the
is,
Democrats of Mexico.
Yep, true that. Yeah, we went cold. Oh, dog! Shout out to the GPS homie, the GPS in St. Louis. This fool pulled up, and he knows how we don't. Because it's all the way up north.
Yeah.
It's cut. You already know where I'm going with this. It's cut. His fool showed up with the test.
Wow.
And I was like, nah, I'm cool. And he's like, no, we're testing it right here and right here.
Right here, right here?
Right here, right here. And then I was like, you know me, I got to bring him to the green room while Sam was up. While Sam was up. And I was like, yo, come through. So he tested this shit and clean. It wasn't no fire, nothing like to brag about. But he knew. He knew we were good. He's like, yeah, dog. Tell George to come. Same treatment. I'll test it in front of him.
Nah.
And I was like, nah, we being with. Pórtate bien, dog. Pórtate bien.
Shout out to the homie Predict too, dog.
Yeah, he pulled up to your show, huh?
Yeah, Predict was at the show, dog. Pulled
Living?
up. Living, dog. That fool has a new Mercedes every other week.
Yeah.
He has a new Mercedes. Dog, I'm pretty sure that fool has like Mercedes jackets. You know what I mean? Leather ones. He has all the accessories. Predict, he hustles Mercedes, dog. That's the homie right there. Shout out to Predict. Yo, everybody, the new vinyl album is coming out soon. Ooh. It's called George Perez, This Cholo's Crazy. It has 7 sketch comedies like Cheech and Chong. It's nothing like their sketches. It's my version of it. It's my influence from them. I do 2 songs. I'm not going to give the song names out either. And it's going to be up for sale. I'm probably going to start doing pre-sale December 1st, dog. When Xavier gets off his culito frito, and we're going to put it on there. I'm only going to print 1,000. They're going to be $60. And signed with the poster.
There you go, yeah.
It's going to come with the sticker, dog. And
are you going to do a release party?
I might do if I sell the 500, dog, I'll do a release party so other 500 could come, or you can come get it signed, because it costs feria, dog.
You know it's gonna be lit. If you do that party,
it's gonna be lit. Yo, everybody, once again, man, I'm tired, dog. What are we at right now?
Fucking almost 40.
Again?
No, with everything.
What are we at on this one?
12.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired, eh? Aren't you tired? Yeah. You have to do laundry still, huh?
I gotta do laundry. I gotta go do more podcasts mañana en la mañana. I know you still gotta
I have
work.
to work tomorrow too, man.
You gotta go to the store. You stay busy. Oh, and then
no,
I know.
Yeah, I know. Edit that. So, yo, everybody, check it out, man. I apologize. We did a short one, but we caught up. We did it with the water heater down. Like I've been gone so long, the water heater went down, dog.
Yeah, water heater down. Long
and
weekend.
Yo, also, guys, check it out, man. If you have a business and you want a commercial, George Perez Stories is here to help you guys. If you have a lunch truck, if you have a business, bail bonds, tattoo shop, and you're like, you know what? George Perez has 130,000 followers on Instagram. He has close to 20,000 on YouTube, and my Spotify and all the other ones combined are like...
I'll give you those numbers.
Yeah.
You need them, we'll give you those numbers, but let's talk.
And yeah, let's talk, man, because I want to up the equipment, and I want to start putting more stuff out. And I will do your corritional. I'll do your commercial original. That's corritional. A commercial original. I'm not going to go up there and hold a taco and have some guy slap me with it and all that other stuff. Whatever everybody else is doing is going to be different. It's going to be my style. I'm not going to wear a wig. I'm just going to be me and do the commercial legit, but with some creativity and some comedy to it, dog.
Some fun, yeah, some fun.
And, dude, there's fools with like half of my numbers doing these things. So, yo, I need more equipment, guys, for another project I'm working on. And if you want to do a commercial, get at your boy. Sorry, the podcast is short. Next week is going to be super banging because what I'm doing this weekend is going to be ridiculous. Yo, February 13th. If you're not doing nothing, I'm going to be at the Stand-Up Comedy Club. That's the day before Valentine's. You can kick it with your Sancho. It's called Sancho Comedy, dog. The 13th, so she don't get mad. And bring your lady just so she feels like a Sancho. Right? Bring your lady so she feels like a Sancho. Maybe she wants to see her vato, dog.
Oh, she definitely wants to see her
She wants to see her Sancho. So, yo, February 13th, me and X, and a lot of future dates coming up. X.
Hit that like button. Like George says, we're almost at 20,000. Let's make it happen by the end of the year. Let's make it happen. And then if you're in Austin or Plano, pull up. I will be there next week, the 17th and the 18th. Me, Sam Tripley, and Eddie Barbo. Austin and Plano, pull up.
What's up, my boy? queen.
From that city with juice, ain't no pity or truces. When we dip and gun smoke's conclusive. Don't act clueless, hella foolish in the 90s. And GP shotgun when we ride. Solid on the yard, name hard on these streets. Dim my crimes, gangster rhymes on dope beats. Still fuck laws, ain't no pause in our demeanor. Rest in peace, Muggsy and my road dog creeper. Ways to put it down, no fear of new cases. Years ago, though, it was guns and chases. 714 on my shoulders, kept it active. Roll like soldiers, G-code ain't passive. Still macking ratchet, still packed at the waist. Still stacking racks, still flash when they hate. Now it's podcasts and videos with pretty hoes. Me and George banging orange till the city's known, really though.
OG way. We keep it moving smooth like every day. Every day. They gonna know that homie, we don't play. It's going down for sure, for sure.
Real G's in this industry.
So they gon' know how we do it on these streets for sure. Streets for sure. We make that green, don't you know, we making moves all day, all day, all day.
Grew up in the streets of the LB. We don't love these hoes, what they tell me. Packed up and moved to the OC. Me and George ballin' like Shaq and Kobe. Fuck bitches, get money, living wealthy. Bad bitches screaming, let me get a selfie. Big stop, sheep, some real G's. Side dick is the general of an army. XG podcasting in the morning. Don't say F, here's your warning. That other bullshit be boring. With some goofy ass question that's corny. Tommy, let me finish my story. Shooting shots, game 6, rubber Ori. Smoking blunts in the bus while I'm touring. Now welcome to George Perez Stories.
OG way. We keep it moving smooth like every day. Every day. They gonna know that homie, we don't play. It's going down for sure, for sure.
Real G's in this industry.
So they gon' know how we do it on these streets for sure. Streets for sure. We make that green, don't you know, we making moves